Yes, sir.
Julio, you look like a Pennsylvania kind of guy,
Hell
or
no.
a Texas kind of guy.
Hell no.
But I
If
know
I
you're on the
see
East
you, I'll
Coast.
smack you.
I'm not in either of those states, but you wouldn't smack me. I feel like you'd invite me for some beer or something. Like, I don't know about smacking me. That's kind of hostile.
Then he'd roofie your beers.
I would smack the shit out of your bald
Fucking
head,
fight.
bro. I
Go
just,
to the Colorado River and dump your ass.
boy, if you don't, I
Alright,
probably
listen,
get
fellas,
taken out by the
fellas,
Mexican
fellas,
mob,
fellas,
man.
fellas. The time is ticking and we need to start this in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I think we should do this in like.
Wow.
Alright, so. No, wait, hold on.
Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
even muted my mic. I
No, 'cause,
muted
like-
mine too. It just got
No,
all
I swear to
quiet.
God, no, because you were doing this right, and I was trying to clear my throat, and then by the time I finished clearing my throat, you had already been past one, so like it was just a dead silence. I'm trying to clear my throat and shit. And I'm just like, shit. Fuck,
This
they're
will
waiting on
start
me.
in 5, 4, 3,
It's
Wait,
2.
time out. Julio, wait, no, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Marion, are you there?
You don't need Marion for this.
I'm asking, what am I gonna call this?
let's
Let's
talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Brought to you by Let's Talk About It for Real Madden National Football League. This is our segment.
Let's talk about
We'll
Let's
start
talk
in
about it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to Let's Talk About It, sponsored by Real Madden NFL Football. Did I say that right?
Oh,
Damn it.
God damn it, stop laughing. I'm asking a legit question. We can
Just-
edit this out. I'm asking a question.
just say
Make me laugh.
RMFL.
Alright, one more thing too. After you finish something, say the person's name who you want to talk so we don't accidentally go to talk over each other.
Let's Talk About It, sponsored by Real Madden National Football. Are we still recording, Mary? Julio? Shit, my bad, Julio.
Holy chips ahoys. This will start once again in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to Let's Talk About It, sponsored by Real Madden National Football. Today we're talking about the Steelers and the Browns. Joining me is Julio and Zach. Zach, say what's up to the people.
What's up, what's up?
Julio.
How you doing, guys?
And today we're going to be talking about 2 weeks upcoming, the Steelers and the Browns games, one of the most anticipated games on the season. And of course, it being a rivalry game, the Steelers coming in at 3-1, just like the Browns. Zach, your thoughts?
It's going to be a very exciting game, very well anticipated for both sides.
Julio, I know you are the Browns, so what do you think about this game?
Well, I think it's going to be a tough game. Anticipating a tough defensive matchup because Steelers did do a lot of off-season acquisitions to solidify his cornerbacks. But at the end of the day, I think it's still the user that uses the team, so I'm not really worried about him.
All right, so Julio, with 2 weeks upcoming, of course, you have another game before that. Are you worried about this game yet, or are you worried in general about this upcoming game? I know he's a pretty good user. He's had a heck of a run in the past year. So, are you preparing differently? Like, what do you think about this upcoming game? With, of course, you having time to prepare.
Well, this upcoming week we play the Titans, and they're a tough team. Every week is a new opponent, so every week we have to look at film and just do stuff in practice and just make sure we hit our holes on the game and take it 1 week at a time. But we can't take them too lightly, so we will definitely be prepared for them.
All right, Zach, I know you're the expert, so tell us a little bit about the Browns and what we're going to see with them, stat-wise.
Okay, as they sit right now, we all know they're 3-1, and we're going to get a little bit here into their statistics, and we're going to take a look at Baker Mayfield. He has 475 passing yards. He's 27 for 46, 3 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, and a 58 completion percentage. Was not bad, but coming from Brown's perspective, they definitely want to see a little bit more from him. And he's only averaging 118 yards, .8 per game, and he's been sacked 10 times in just 4 games. So that offensive line is definitely going to have to step it up.
Stepping up, they're going to have to do. We know that there's a reason for the low passing yards. When we get to that in a second, I just want to talk about the new quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jameis Winston, who came in and essentially tried to revamp the Steelers' offense, and he's done it in an unconventional way. 895 yards over the span of 3 games. He's only got 1 touchdown of the season, which really troubles a lot of people, with 11 interceptions. How do you think that's going to come into play for the Steelers, Julio?
Well, like I said earlier, he went out, he picked up the biggest names in free agency, so I don't expect anything other than that. I just know that we have to run the ball a lot more and not make silly mistakes, not feed into his game style and the way he plays his defense.
Zach, your thoughts?
Yo, what the hell is up with this dude?
Who?
Was this supposed to be a talk show?
Yeah.
And he just faded, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Man, just kick that dude out, bro. Kick him out.
cut that, Julio, because we could still use the first bit.
Kick him out. You're kicked.
You alright? You alright, Zach?
Why am I
Zach,
all right? What are you talking about?
He asked you the
I was
question.
sitting here listening to I'm listening to this, I'm right. I went live just to make it so y'all guys, I just went live. I want to hear it.
Who asked me a question? Nobody asked me a question.
Yeah, Brian asked you a
That goes to
question.
show you wasn't listening. God dang.
He said, "What are your thoughts about how his defense and everything was?" After I said what I
10
said.
seconds of dead air.
I
Yeah,
swear to God.
he's doing something else, man. You can't do
No,
it.
I'm literally. What are you talking about? You literally didn't come through my mic at all.
No.
Why would I lie? You legitimately did not come onto my mic at all. Like, I
Wait.
did not hear you at all.
Did you
We
hear
all
it? No.
heard me.
No, you heard it,
All
right?
heard me. Yeah,
I
heard
swear
it.
to God, I did not hear you, Brian.
All right, just
I
Brian.
heard that shit and I didn't even have my head on.
All right,
My
Brian.
headset.
Just start with the question.
All right, so with the 2 quarterbacks, what do you think? Shit, see, I was on a roll. I was thinking about it.
Defense, interceptions.
No, I got that. I'm trying to phrase the question right. What do you think has the edge with the quarterback situation, Zach? Why?
Definitely the Cleveland Browns. You know, Baker. He's playing a little bit of average quarterback style right now, but he definitely does not hurt the team as bad as Jameis does with the 11 interceptions compared to 3.
And with the Steelers, I mean, we have James Conner coming in with 7.6 yards per carry, and that's pretty high, especially with converting with first down and stuff like that. And we know James Conner is definitely a bulldozer, so I think that he has a real advantage with that running game. We know the Steelers have an offensive line and some precarious pieces picked up through free agency for James Conner to give him some holes to run through. How do the Browns stack up to that?
With their new rookie running back they just picked up in the draft this offseason, Trey out of Louisiana College, surprisingly taking on a much bigger role after the Browns just re-signed Kareem Hunt, as he has 51 rush attempts compared to Kareem's 21. He has put up 316 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns, averaging 6.2 yards per carry. He was picked in the 6th round, but with them combined together, they average a good solid amount of 5.2 yards per carry.
Julio, I need to know, you're sitting Kareem Hunt?
Not sitting. I'm just having him as a mentor right now, trying to help the rookie come up and just trying to two-headed monster. You know, trying to see. It's still early in the season, so I'm trying to see who I'm gonna lean towards when the time comes.
That's kind of crazy because you have a beast in the backfield in his prime, mind you. But, I mean, it's been working for you, so I can't even knock you for that. Looking at the defense, the Steelers come in with a scary defense. T.J. Watt is having a heck of a year. In the span of 3 games, he's able to gather 11 sacks. That's crazy. Bud Dupree has 6 on the season, and Cam Hayward had 2 on the season. Of course, averaging 2 sacks per game. and that's something to be afraid of. Julio, what do you think about that? Do you have any thoughts about that? Any way you can, combat
Well,
that?
I think I might have to look at film and see how he's just getting through so easily, and see if I could just honestly have to learn my blocking schemes and block his guys. I mean, it's all offense, defense, but at the same time, just got to see where his guys are on the field and just try to put my running back to block if I need to, or just line everything up properly.
Zach, how the Brown stats looking for defense?
I think they'll stack up very well against the Pittsburgh Steelers, as Jameis Winston hasn't been looking too hot, as you said earlier. The Browns, they have a decent amount of sacks, as 18 sacks as a team in 4 games, and 9 coming from Oliver Vernon, which is very big for him stepping up with the suspension of Myles Garrett. He also has 2 forced fumbles, and the defense only has 6 interceptions through 4 games, which is pretty solid, but I think that number will definitely bounce back up even higher after this upcoming game against Pittsburgh.
Because the Steelers coming up with 26 sacks in the span of 4 games. I mentioned 3 games earlier. My fault on the behalf. And I think this is going to be a real good upcoming game. Now, Julio, do you have a game plan yet? I know, like I said, we talked about it's going to be a couple weeks earlier, like throwing it deep, or not throwing it deep, but just throwing it, running it.
Well, honestly, I will not disrespect the Titans and look past them. So, but as far as overall, I'm just gonna try to keep my throws and turnovers to a minimum. And believe it or not, Myles Garrett will play that game. So my defense just got solidified a little bit better.
Zach, what are your final thoughts about this game? What are your predictions, actually? I'm interested to see.
As we just went over stats, statistically, I see the Browns coming out with the win on this outcome, mainly due to the fact I feel like it's going to come down to which offense has the most turnovers. And as it stands, the Steelers do throw a lot of interceptions with Jameis Winston at quarterback, and I feel like the Browns defense will step up and be the better team that day.
Well, see, for me, I really feel as if, no disrespect to you, Browns, I feel like the Steelers are going to come away with this. I feel the unconventional ways might be throwing other players off, and that's essentially how we can get his players to shine. I mean, we saw James Conner has 4 touchdowns on the season with 214 yards, and I think that's pretty much his game plan. Throw it up to whoever's going to catch it, Juju or whoever, and then push it in with James Conner. So I'm really interested to see it, but I kind of am leaning towards the Steelers. Browns, your final thoughts?
Well, I mean, no disrespect taken. Stats are stats. We are looking to stop Connor and his run and forcing him to pass. First 2 games we played last season, even though it's last season, he lost both of them. So we sort of kind of know what we have to do against him. We're not worried.
Well, I think that's it for us. That's going to be a wrap for Let's Talk About It.
Hold up.
Hey.
You ain't asked the coach anything about how we gonna deal with the Steelers.
Yes, he did.
I'm the coach.
You're the coach?
You said you ain't talking, bro.
Bruh.
I'm the coach.
Yeah, how you gonna say that you want questions early, right now, but earlier you just said you wasn't gonna be here?
You wanted us to do it without you.
That's fine. You can do it. Ask the coach the question right now.
Marion, what do you think about this game upcoming?
My name's not Marion. My name is Coach Marion.
Coach Marion.
Foster. That's weird. I for surely call you Coach Foster.
Okay, here you go. Go ahead. Here we go.
Coach Foster, what do you think about this game upcoming, and how do you think it's gonna turn out?
Well, on the record, my wife is in the back yelling. So anyway, on the record, my name is Coach Marion, and we're gonna do what we have to do to win.
So I know you wanted all that for that.
Can we
I'm Bill
just cut that
Belichick.
part out? Can we just cut that part out?
Okay,
I'm Bill Belichick.
That's it.
That's
We
it,
don't
man.
talk much.
Man of little words.
See,
Yeah, but Bill
there's
Belichick's
another
not gonna get mad
part.
if he doesn't get asked the question.
Julio, without saying it, you know that game that you're talking about that you say you want to bring into your offense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're not talking about it right now. We're not going to talk about it. You're not going to do it.
That's why I ain't talking
For the
about it.
next, that's why we're not talking. We're not talking about it. Okay. So
Let's
Bill
talk about
Belichick answers very, very short, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do to the Steelers. We're going to play defense. We're going to play offense. We're going to punt well. We're going to kick field goals well.
Well,
Got a
see,
fucking baby in the fucking background.
the difference between Bill Belichick and Coach Marion is Bill Belichick wins and Coach Marion, his winning streak ain't too hot.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ, sir. Coach Marion, when is coaching, his record is very impeccable.
Have you seen Bill
Impeccably
Belichick
trash.
coach the Dolphins though? I mean, when Bill Belichick coached for the Browns,
Yep, not good.
He
But,
took him to
you
the
know, once he
playoffs,
got
though.
comfort. Once.
Okay, it
Yeah,
still took him to the
fired.
playoffs.
Once in 5 years.
that's about as good as Coach Ron Rivera. And look at him. Oh wait, they both got fired from the team. Oh, okay, cool. Julio, I think Julio's got as much chance to win as Marion does to make the playoffs.
Wow.
Damn. So you say you won't win at all?
Wow, and that's
And
on
I'm
record.
just saying that because I think because I think what really kills people when they play the Browns isn't the running game. Although you do have a good running game, I think what really what really kills people. I just fumbled in the end zone, by the way. What really kills people when they play Julio is his ability. You'll come up to stop the run, and then he'll just bomb to OBJ. And just because you don't have the DBs,
Hey, I gotta say something real quick. The only reason my record is the way it is because of one thing and one thing only. And I'm gonna break it down to you. This is why. I set up the league. I don't care. My shit was on mute. I set up a league, right? And I put everybody in the best opportunity to get any information they want. You
except
got
for
people like Brian who set up games and don't show up. You got people who say, "Oh, I want to be a part of something," and you don't ever see them, which is Zach. Okay. The Jets, I call him, I text him, he's right there. He posts the schedule, but the problem is with this league, nobody gives a shit as far as like what we do to make it happen. They only care about playing their games and leaving and then showing up when they want to. We got the Rams about to get fired. There's two teams about to get fired. The Giants and the Rams are about to get fired.
How the fuck am I gonna get fired? I'm playing my game, though, Marion. What?
I'm about to fire you and try to maybe one day bring you back as another owner, but you
Bring me
suck
back
right
to the
now.
fucking Rams and watch me make a Super Bowl appearance.
Can't even get you to win shit.
Nigga, I have the Giants.
Hey, that don't
The
matter.
Cardinals over the Giants.
don't matter.
I'm on the
We
Super Bowl
switch
with the
teams right
fucking
now. No,
Buccaneers.
if we switch teams right now, I swear to God, I'm making playoffs. We can switch teams right now, Marion. On God, I will give you $100 if I don't make the playoffs. Let's do it right now. Swear to God, I'll take the team as is. Give me the Cardinals. I'll make the playoffs. Unless you're 0-3.
He's 1-3.
Same,
But
he's with the same record. I'll make the playoffs with the goddamn Cardinals.
Leave it right
The
there.
Seahawks ain't shit. The 49ers ain't
Jalen,
shit. I mean,
listen.
Marion.
I'm just saying, listen, I know what I'm doing when it comes to this game, but I get so fed up. Like, we'll get somebody in here, oh, I read the rules. This motherfucker didn't read the rules. He's still
I read
running
the
the
rules.
pitch mic on me. He ran the
I read
pitch
the
mic
rules,
on me
I
in a
read the
good
rules.
time.
I mean, you literally only banned that play because y'all don't know how to stop it. Let's be honest.
Anyways, it's banned. It's going to always stay banned. Don't even bring it back. But anyway, Brian, you're the biggest headache here besides the Steelers. The Steelers is a headache. He's just doing it a little bit different
I'm the
now.
biggest headache if I'm not the biggest headache. What? You can't say besides the Steelers like the Steelers don't exist. Girl, I'm Kendrick Lamar, aka Benzies. Can we just stay called?
That might have
And
been the
that's a
funniest
wrap from
alter.
Let's Talk About It, sponsored by Real Madden NFL. Like to thank our sponsors. Nobody, baby, nobody.
Final score 21-17.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voicemail. Hey, am I the only one when I FaceTime a girl I start to stare at the ceiling? Maybe just me.
Every time you FaceTime,
Oh shit. Tell them how you tell them how you really feel, dogs. Please. No, cause you look like a piece of shit. Well, that's very easy. You could be black and racist. Look at you.
Cameron Curl. Listen, what are we gonna do about this draft class? I already downloaded it. We gotta make some adjustments. Look at, I got all these draft classes here, and I don't see any of those shits on the fucking game. So
I
what are we
started
gonna do?
customizing one, Marion, remember?
Well, it ain't got nothing here. I'm gonna give you off the football. This is where I'm gonna give you a little bit of information. This is where you find out who's going where. Alright? This is what agents use. I'm gonna send it to you, Zach. Maybe, oh, never mind. I'll give it to you. You'll leave it there for fucking 3 weeks talking about, oh, my mouth hurt.
Not no more.
Zach,
I
here.
can't start sawing anymore.
Here. I'm sending you something. Use this. Because what we have sucks. Man, I still can't believe that's you, Zach. I didn't even... Look at Zach. Yo, I never would have put that on you, man. You got a beard, Zach? He sounded all sad.
I'm trying to read the thing you just sent me.
Julio, are you playing the game right now?
What's up, brother?
Are you playing the game?
I was about to. Why? What's up?
No, I want that stream. I want to hear it.
Oh, you want me to turn it off?
Yeah, because
Oh, let me send it
Zach
to you
got
first.
ADD, Brian got acting issues.
That's why I didn't want them to know we was fucking recording.
What do you mean I have acting issues, man? I'm literally an A1 actor. I was in a Kicks commercial when I was 7. That never aired.
Yeah, you're the reason why.
Damn.
No, it's because Kicks.
They said he's a weed smoker. We
It's
don't
be-
support that shit.
It's because
Yo,
Kicks
Yo,
is
no, you got
racist.
2 friends on your Facebook?
Yeah,
That's
his
my-
mama
that's
and his
my-
daughter.
No, this is just. That's just
Oh,
my
you're
one
mad at
for-
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
don't
talking
even
about
use
Noah?
Facebook. I don't use Facebook.
I have like a lot of friends, my nigga. God damn, Julio.
That's why there's no pictures of me and no
Jalen.
names.
Listen, that's for choosing the Steelers.
Take that out of
Okay.
your mouth.
Julio, there's nowhere in Alabama to get some good Mexican food. I swear to God.
Taco Bell.
I said good Mexican food.
Just kidding. I don't even eat Taco Bell. That place
Taco
is
Bell
shit.
will fuck me up. Like, I will be on, like,
Yo,
Taco Bell's
Marion,
not
did you
even
get it?
Real Mexican food.
it's not. They fucking boil their meat in a bag and call it
Yo.
ground beef.
You see how they make their cinnamon twist though? Best
Oh my
thing
God.
there.
Marion, you sent me.
They fry pasta like pasta noodles, and they shrivel up just like that, and then they just put sugar on it.
Yo, the Steelers
special.
dude is a pain in my ass, but anyway. Julio,
Hey,
you
used to
better
say
not
that when
fucking
I
lose
was a
that
kid.
game.
Yo, listen,
Yo,
did
man,
you
remember
did you
when
get
I was
it?
in Steelers, you used to tell me that, but I was so good and I made the Super
You're
Bowl,
not.
man.
Did you get it?
Remember I made the Super
Guys know
Yeah.
how I took the shitty Buccaneers and won the Super Bowl?